A week ago, when the president delivered the commencement address at the West Point Military Academy, at the end, he was walking down a ramp. Let me show a reminder of viewers what happened. He was very cautious as he's walking down the ramp. You could see him there, and then at the very end, just before the end, he picked it up a little bit as he was. Well, yeah, that's at the very end. That's what, and people were wondering, is he okay? Earlier, during the course of his speech, he wanted to drink some water, and let's show our viewers what happened then. He picked up a glass, and we'll get that video for our viewers of him drinking the water. Here he's walking down the ramp, but let's show our viewers the drinking of the water.
Because when I was 10 feet short, I said, General, I'm sorry, I'm not, and I ran down the rest, right? I looked very handsome. That was the only good thing. I wouldn't want to run down the whole thing because the fall there would be definitely bad. So I took these little steps. I ran down the last 10. And by the way, their tape, take a look. In almost every instance, it ends just before I run.
All right, Sanjay is very sensitive about any suggestion that he's not in perfect health right now. We didn't have that video of him raising his the glass and then bringing up. Oh, there you can see it right there in the right part of the screen when he was drinking that water. It's a very, very sensitive issue for him.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, it's kind of remarkable to hear how he describes it now, however many days later, still talking about it the way that he is, saying that he's handsome and he's running down the ramp. It's weird, right? I mean, no doubt about it. But I think from a medical perspective, you can't really speculate. You don't know what to make of this. I mean, I've been doing this job for 20 years, Wolf. We know less about this president's health than I think anybody I've ever covered. I mean, the initial doctors that were caring for him essentially had the letters that they wrote dictated to them by the White House. We had another doctor saying that the president could live to 200 years old. He has this emergency visit on a Saturday to Walter Reed, this unscheduled, unannounced visit to Walter Reed on a Saturday in November. We never really know what that's all about. I mean, so we just don't know. And I think that that's the reason people are curious when they see something that's unusual. That's why they ask these medical questions. But to be clear, it's speculation. We don't know, and nobody should diagnose, I think, via television. Nobody should be doing that. I don't know why these things, why you see these behaviors after that West Point speech. But I do wish and I do hope that the medical teams around him, if there's a problem, are caring for him and telling him that he should be checked or scanned or whatever needs to be done.